Hello, buddy. Welcome back. It's Void War. We're back after what I would consider to be a reasonable crash up. A little bit, a scooch, a tiny bit. I'm offended that the game killed me at literally the last second, but it is the world we live in. You know, I'm thinking about maybe feeling like I haven't used the exile in, well, I think since the first run we ever did. So I'm going to try the exile because he starts with the teleporter and he could go crazy mode. Now I still need to use this freaking war cult ship. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to have fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, yeah, we're still in clean mode, by the way. The nice clean text. Don't get me wrong, I love the stylized text. I just found that C's, lowercase C's and lowercase E's got a little hard to distinguish for me, and it would it really take me out of it for a moment where I'd be like, and you were not core curled, core whirl, yeah, you know what I mean? Anyway, we prepare to go. We're here. Power these bad boys up, probably auto fire them. I'll power you up, but I don't necessarily need you. You summon a thrall. You repair all breaches and system damage. I gotta remember to use that more. And then you teleport self to target room. Yeah. Let's check out the what'd you call it? The place. You know what I mean? The shrine, that's what it is. We'll go towards the shrine. Unit wheel space near a technocult convoy. Relics or armaments? What are relics? Are they like... What are relics? I'm going to go for... No, I'll go for armaments. Armaments is probably the sound bet. Because it could be more weapon. You know what I mean? More gun, more shoots. Okay. Now what I need to remember... Do you have 2 bars of shields? It's Sector 1, brother. What are you talking about? 2 whole ass bars of shields. Sector 1. You know what? I hate to have to do it to you so early, but I'm gonna freaking annihilate you. Like so. There we go. Now you gotta repair everything. Now you gotta think twice. But shields are down. Shoot you in the shields. Alright. We're so back. Just goes to show we need another weapon. Desperately. But what I do want to say is I should use this Hollow Reaper beam more frequently than I did last time. Magnetic pulse. 4 projectiles? Okay. I don't think it's going to be super duper useful. Alright? I don't think it's going to be like, because it's stun. Well, maybe it stuns crew so we can stop them repairing things. I think the real importance of the magnetic pulse is that it fires 4 shots, which can hopefully shred through some shields. Just projectile wise, you know what I mean? Okay. Now, you're going to teleport into here to steal that stuff. And I'm going to recall you. Because the last thing I want to do is accidentally kill my commander on the enemy ship. Though it wouldn't be the first time. One second, I need to put something behind me that's just sitting on the desk. There we go. Did we win? No. We missed! What do you mean we missed? Okay, we'll get there. There we go. One more shot. I definitely need another weapon that does any sort of damage. Oh. They are trying to run. So here's the thing, right? Oh my god. Here's the thing. We have... I don't want to have to do it to him. We have such a good potential for a ship if we only had weapons that did damage. And I frequently rely almost solely on firing... or like using spells and stuff, right? Do I want to... It's an Imperial Shrine? I don't think I really care about an Imperial Shrine. I think I'm just going to fight my way through and maybe visit the store, actually. Yeah, screw the shrine. I have a habit of using, like, psychic powers and over-indexing a little on their use. Okay, ship's already damaged. I appreciate that. So what I really need to do is I need to get like actual equipment on my ship that does damage to the enemy ship, so I'm not relying on having to board, which is not like a huge problem. They're dead. They're dead even if I don't do anything, because that's going to burn the door system to pieces. Told you. Easy money. 22 scrap. It's not bad. I'll probably save my money for some purchases, perhaps. I might even sell this magnetic pulse. Let's trade. Energy lance, heavy iron lance. Well, that's just hull damage. Okay. We're none of these. Regular disruptor? I mean, I could be convinced. You know what? Early on, I actually think having the energy lance is going to be really good. Because it's bonus damage immediately. For 50 scrap. See, resident from orbital stations. Commandant informs you that rebels on the planet below are staging surface orbit attacks. I agree to help. Launch orbital bombardment against the target supplied by the outpost. The target turns out to be antimatter power plants, which soon erupt into cataclysmic explosions. The outpost commandant thanks you for your help and gives me 59 scrap. Okay, so that just paid for, I think, all of the money I spent on activating my energy lance. I don't really need to repair anything. I'll tell you what, give me a machine husk and then put the machine husk on the sensors, and then put the blood witch on the weapons, I think. Yeah, and I need to remember to use my psychic powers. Which I know I just said, well, I over-index on using the psychic powers. Yeah, but they're so sick, though. Oh, we're actually fighting these guys. Okay. What about this? I missed. Okay. What about this? Didn't miss that one. Oh, this has 4 shots. Actually, 4 shots per jump is not bad. 39 scrap or 20 scrap and an electro baton. I'll take that, because my boss man can have some stuff. He can have some real stuff. So I'm okay with it. Large orbital structure. Oh, I investigate. Oh, do I not have a... Oh, I don't have... Oh, it's a death cultist thing, isn't it? And then the corpse turns into a bunch of scrap. Or at least it did last time. I suppose it's not guaranteed to be the case. I'm going to visit the shaman merchant, okay? Sue me. I like the psychic powers. Let's trade. Parasite shield. Minus 5 HP, reduced DPS by 1, bonus max speed. Kind of interesting. Arc rifle. Kind of interesting. Berserker, engineer, imperial marshal. Immune to fire, double damage in rooms on fire is something I've never used, but could be amazing. He only does 3, right? But you boost that man with something. Like a big weapon. Maybe they're doing 6. Maybe, I don't want to say it. Maybe less than 8 against other enemies, and then double that to 14, 16 maybe. That's a lot of DPS. I love the machine. You know what? Load me up with this. Yeah. Yeah. Use me DPS. 1 under 5. You know what? That evens out the movement speed. Or maybe... maybe something like that. Perhaps. Who else do I have? No one has any weapons. I usually buy some people who are weapon capable. Anyway. I want everything you have. He says while being on fire. Yeah, nah. Each one of them. Each one of them. Easiest money of my life. 25 scrap. I'm not gonna go to the warp runes tear thing. You will burn in flames of judgment, he says. You know what? I'm gonna cook your boy in this systemed room. Consider that. Go ahead. What are you gonna do about it? You've been owned 41 scrap. Okay, I can't do that all the time because we don't have the most health. And I think I would like to swap the parasite shield off of him when I get something. A small fleet moving toward the burnout remains of an Imperial colony. They bear the marks of the blood cults. Several cult transports present themselves as opportune targets, carrying prisoners in reinforced stasis vault, and other transporting a group of high-ranking cult members. Is it the cult member one? I don't know what the difference is between these, but we'll find out. Yes, and then we'll just one by one, we'll just crush these guys. Perfect. Give me something good. Okay, the surviving cultist. He's terrified and pledges to serve your cause in exchange for his life. I accept. Suppose he was only waiting for you to drop. You go, oh, what? Devastating news. He betrayed me. After all that. Can I still fire at this ship? I can. Huh. I wonder if it would be worth destroying the ship. Just to see if I get anything. The enemy craft was reduced to ruins. No, okay. I can't believe you were supposed. I suppose I should have assumed that it's a high-ranking member of the cult that I'm attacking. Probably he won't be particularly happy to see me. Fair. But imagine if I got a cool war cult guy. That would have been awesome. Anyway, you live and you learn. I'm gonna go to the machine shrine. I can't remember what the machine shrine does, but it do something. I'll tell you that much. Scouts registered me as a threat. Oh, has it? Fwimp. Nice. Then one of them. And then one of these. No evasion for you. My shields took damage? In what world? Okay, yeah, stop that. I'm gonna own this guy. And then I'm gonna think about upgrading my shields. And everybody go back to where you're supposed to go. Fear all nearby crew for 10 seconds. What does fear do? I'll take it, but only because I don't know what it does. Yeah, fear all nearby crew for 10 seconds. I assume it is a psychic power. Okay. Interesting. I guess maybe that will make them run away from you. By the way, if I sound a little slower than usual, I've been working all night and I realized that I don't have a video for today, so I'm recording one right now on my birthday, the November 19th. Thank you. I forgot to get one done, so I'm here now and I'm a little EP, but that's okay. I find it brings out the best in me. The best bad plays, am I right, fellas? Oh, we owned him immediately. Right. I gotta, you know what? I'm gonna go here. I should use my Hull Reaper beam at some point, just to recover a few points of health. I pledge myself to the machine. Or the machine god. The flow of data is constant, but there are those who disrupt it. How does the faithful servant act? Punish the disruptor. What? Is that not what we do here? Don't you murder people who get in the way? I'm surprised we actually breached that. Okay. Okay, you're boarding my ship. Guess we'll go and... Don't lose the freaking tentacle, nerd. I'm gonna own you. And then, hopefully, I'll be able to stop the bleeding from their constant shots. Nah, that's not enough. They don't have enough health for me to warrant even beaming them. Oh, they have a magnetic pulse as well. So that's not really doing any damage. That's just stripping my shields. I see what the plan was. And then you beam me with it. With the beam. 55 scrap. Okay, I can't believe I screwed that up. I honestly thought that... to kill the guy, delete the disruptor or whatever it said, was the right course of action. Apparently, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Fine. Alright, the ship is on the fire as we speak. I love that. Bit of that. Bit of that. I gotta remember to summon these dudes. Because it's actually so useful. Oh, they're dead. Don't worry about summoning the dudes. Method scrapping ammunition. Right. I don't have a infinite amount of munitions like we kind of did at the end of the last one, where I was just happy to Hull Reaper beam them all the time. One translocator. That's the same as what I currently have. Yeah, teleport self to target room. Oh, it's just a longer cooldown. Okay. Well, you know what? You have a second psychic power. Why don't you take fear? And I'll figure out what that does. Oh, there you go. So you fear in an area around you. So that might be good if they board us. I attack the Imperial ship with the Hull Reaper. I gain integrity and I gain a Duraplate armor, which I love because my boss man can take that for 15 extra hit points. If he's doing that, why not give him some bonus speed and just plus 10? I lose 5 of the hit points, but he's got speed now. Bro schmoves. The records of the dress were picked clean. There's nothing here. I'm gonna go to the mercenary contact shop or whatever it is. Howling reagents. Summon hounds. Okay. Why don't you hold on to that? Because I'd love to find another guy to have some of my weapons. I have a lot of weapons on board. 2 repair drones. Okay. It's nice. It's fast. I'm zooming through the region. 3 Doom reagents. You summon the Doom effigy, right? Yeah. I suppose I could give you a couple of these and just try and keep you alive until we actually need a Doom effigy. Maybe whenever we fight the like special boss or mini boss, a second parasite shield. It's just event after event after event, but there's no combat. Power field. You send me DPS, buy 1 and gain 5 HP. Well, that's not. It does most of what this does. I lose the movement speed, but do I care? I actually don't think so. None of these guys have any weapons. All I have is weapons. Tell you what, give me one of these. 1 and 1 under 50. 1 and 3 in large rooms. I'm never going to need a second parasite shield, let's be honest. So I want to do that. You lose a bit of the thing, but now you have even more hit points. Now you're rich on hit points. And we'll go to the... Have I been to a forge? I'll go to the forge enclave. Maybe I'll get another chance to do the shrine. That'd be nice. Tightly guarded by machine priests, forge enclaves contain the facilities required to produce some of the most powerful technologies in the galaxy. Cool. Can I have some of them? Right, I want to fight the major threat. Okay, but that means I have to forgo all of the cool stuff. Though I can still go to the Nexus, which I will, because I want to get the questions right. I attack the Imperial vessel with my Hull Reaper. We regenerate a bit of hull. We gain 75 scrap. Didn't need the hull. Could do with the scrap. Probably 2 of them. Bit of that. Bop, boop, beep. There we go. We don't need the magnetic pulse, but it's just more projectiles to strip shields. And I'm good with that. New orders received, engaging target. Sorry if I'm going fast or what have you in this one, but I'm oh right, you have a spread. No lander shot. Okay, you're annoying. I feared them, I think. Yeah, so I'm like just going fast through the events, but I kind of know the vibe when they're of the text when they're talking to me through the events, so I know roughly what's going to happen. I don't feel it necessary to read them all. Yields you might, yielding your might and offering you unconditional surrender. Nah. You're cooked, bruv. I'm sorry. Look at that. So the magnetic pulse, it might actually pull some weight in stunning things. A guy with some scrap. Unfortunately, it's got to be Soul Barrage, because that sounds wicked as hell. And I'm going to replace your summoning a dude, because I'm never going to do that. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'm never going to summon a Thrall. But I'm going to summon this life support system to be back online. Sweet. Oh, that's the wrong button. We want to warp. I'm going to get the questions right. I have to. I did it once. I don't even remember what you get. Here we go. I pledge myself to the machine god. Flow of data is constant, but there are those who disrupt it. Oh, you know what? I just correct the error. Okay, there we go. Machine serves its purpose and no longer efficient is decommissioned. What do you feel? Nothing. Confirmed. Working it sacrificed itself to prevent a system collapse. Do you celebrate its devotion? No. It functioned as intended. 55 scrap and a micro shielding. And we're going to find in future rooms, future shops even. I'll fight the major threat. In future shops, we're going to find more technocult guys. Okay. Which is good, because I do like some of these technocult units. They're pretty nifty. Bop, bop, bop. Is that my real... No. I was going to say, is that my real tentacle? It is not. You've been feared. So I assume means a reduction in DPS. Okay, go in here. Own them. They got recalled. Good. No. Sorry, buddy. And next fight, try and remember to use the Hull Reaper. 3 munitions. Seems like a perfect opportunity to use the Hull Reaper. Can you guys also like stop destroying my life support? I need that to live. I wonder if I could just upgrade it. Like now that it's destroyed, if you finish the fight, could you just upgrade your life support to the next level and have it start functioning again? I've never thought about that. It would be kind of funny if you're like, oh, what if I just paid my way out? I see ships in the background. Armor transport, weapons transport. I'll go weapons transport. Yeah. I assume it's all like personal weapons. Did I go weapons transport? Can I be honest with you? I have no idea. Hold on. You go here. You go here. Lovely. Oh yeah. And then definitely want to do that. I don't think I got any hull out of that. It was the armor transport. Okay, and I got a combat mesh. If I ever get someone who can use the combat mesh, oh boy, I'll be so excited. But today isn't that day. Cloud of corrosive subspace flux vapors. And then they're going to try and get me, or something like that. Jokes on them. Jokes on me. I actually just completely missed them. Oh joy, and now we're in kind of a bad way. Why don't you take 2 of these? Why don't you get open like that? Please stop missing shots. It's actually extremely necessary for our survival, but I still not miss shots. That's the one I'm talking about. Then we mag pulse them. Yeah, they're suffering. And we got them dead to rights. One more thunder cannon. They're trying to run away. One more thunder cannon and we're ready. There we go. Well. You're poisoned? Do not die. What did I tell you, huh? What the hell did I tell you? That was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realise his room got poisoned by the gas. I guess I will just replace him. No offence to the fellow we just lost or whatever. But what have you done for me lately? And now we're going to go fight the big boss, and then we're probably going to lose because I'm not completely with it. I'll investigate. And I will defend the technocultists. Intruders? On my vessel? Interesting. So that is fear. That is him being feared. But what does that mean? Oh! I'm sorry. I didn't realise I was actually fighting you. Okay, let's get you out of here for a second. Get you in here. Boom. Okay, that might be the best use of that power I've ever had. Okay. Missile template. Graviton bomb. Slows crew down? Unconcerned. A server will be allocated permanently to your service as payment. Thank you. This is my servo homie. Whoop. Love that. I should probably close all the doors. Lovely. Back to your stations. You're going to man the doors, and then I'm going to give you my new servo homie a suit of armor and a big ass weapon. Yes. That's what it's all about. I need to use the Hull Reaper as well. Take 14 seconds to charge. Okay. Let's go. I'm not sure we're going to win against the boss creature now, or the boss ship. But we'll see. Good, but she's getting the upper hand. I pursue. Which means we start this fight with literally everything powered on. Uh-huh. Okay. Did they place a psychic effect or like a shield on that? Because that's rude. Immune. Yeah, you did, you cowards. How dare you. It's not, I was going to say, it's not worth it to fire the beam, even though you need the health. You know what? 2 munitions is just another 2 opportunities to fire the beam against this guy and gain all of my health back. Right, a technocult vessel. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here. I guess. I mean, that could have gone worse. I'm gonna assume you're gonna do your. Are you gonna fire your? Okay, there we go. And then we'll summon a Doom effigy. Okay. Summon a Doom effigy. You know what? I'll send my man in to help do a little bit of damage against specifically this Doom effigy. And I'll recall my crew. My ship appears to be on fire. That's a concern. And I believe they're hitting me with powers that mean I can't repair these systems. You know what? Summon another Doom effigy. And I'm stupid as hell. I should be running this. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead and I'm stupid. But you know what? I'm also extremely tired. It was probably worth it that that happened. And I'll just run it back in the next one with a little more forethought. I don't know that the exile with the translocator was the play. Because he only really took himself. See, what I really want to try is the cyber fused at some point. Because he can't move, but he has the chance to deal damage to enemies in the room. And he has a lot of health. And big repair speed. I think that'd be really cool. Having said that, I can buy some of these others. The assassin. Immune to poison is interesting. Are you do poison DPS? Huh. Some of these are really good. Anyway, we'll try it with maybe another guy. We'll probably go. Oh, the witch is so good. To death bolt people earlier, I'll go witch. I'll try witch and this ship, then eventually we'll unlock the next one. We start with an aberrant and a Servask, and then eventually we'll unlock this one, which we start with a bunch of ghouls. Then eventually we'll unlock whatever that is. What's this? Oh, highest level done. And victory with the various commanders. Hold on, which? Mute. Have I never won with the exile? Oh, I bet you I lost and then immediately bought the witch. That sounds like something I do. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I know it wasn't the greatest video I've ever made, but I'm a little sleepy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Check the link to the description and notification button. And I will see you all back here to actually run a real run with real brain power in the next one. See you.